Okay, it's Saturday. They're finishing up for the solar panels. I like it. I'm just trying to get an aerial view of the solar panels. Saturday, September 7th. Alright guys, so that's the solar panels up at top. See how they got them elevated? They got these sleepers, the brackets, those the pipes. Basically, that's DC voltage going, being generated up there. That's coming down those pipes there, see? In DC, I forgot what voltage those panels are doing. But regardless, they come down here. So that voltage comes up in here, and in here they're doing the invert. This must be the inverter. Unlike the other ones where it's manual, whatever, it's all on the board now. So that DC's got to be inverted to AC. And then from here, it must be feeding the batteries. I'm just guessing of the setup here. And then, okay, so they got the junction box that comes out of here. So I guess the inversion is going on in here. The rectification of the DC to AC conversion is going on here. And then that's coming back to this junction box. Obviously, this is the kill switch. Obviously, this has got to be labeled. This is the disconnect that kills all the solar. That's important. Let me ask about this. I forgot about that switch. Okay. They're wrapping that up. I like how they tie the ladders, by the way. That's kind of important. Make sure they don't get hurt. And then again, all the power comes back to here. This is the switch gear. So basically, there's an intelligence in here. This got to be the ATS switch. I'm making an assumption, of course. There's an intelligence in here that's reading the power sources. First of all, it's reading PG&E power coming from PG&E up there, right? So that's power source 1. Then there's also got to read the power coming from the battery and also power from the solar panel. So there's 3 power sources that it's got to monitor there and switch over. If one fails, if PG&E goes out, then this switches over and feeds either these 2 power sources or both of them, or however they want to do it. But also too, just to recap, if anything fails here, again, see them wires up there, they protected the main feed from mass. I like how they got that covered, because that's where the stuff shorts out. If that ever failed up there, again, we've got the emergency plug-ins for emergency power generators that can roll in. With that being said, the app is working, and I'm gonna end this video. We're going to down the road build a cage that comes up and over to protect the equipment with a roof, just like similar to this. In fact, it'll be very similar to this cage that we did with the garbage cans, so that nobody comes back here that doesn't belong here and messes with it, or takes the equipment or whatever, or turns off power or whatever. That's it. Now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. Okay, so we opened up the panels. What was in here got transferred to here. This is your sub panel. Obviously, this is the automatic transfer switch. I know that, because it can't be the inverter. Okay, so basically, this is what's different now. So this is the what is it? 100 amp service? 100? 200. It's a 200 amp service, and they have a 100 amp breaker that shuts off the gateway. That's the gateway, right? Well, this is the gateway. Okay, this is the gateway. So this is what's transmitting, and this is the automatic transfer switch that switches over the power. The gateway is okay. So this breaker shuts off all the power to Tesla. Okay, we're good. Now these are my old breakers here. So 875. Okay, so 875B. This is the back unit. Okay, that's okay. Cool. So they're not on. They're not on the Tesla battery backup. This turns them on and off. Okay, it's okay. And then we got these are the GFI breakers. The exterior lights all on GFI breakers. Important lighting. Okay, generator plugs. Oh, these are. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh shit. We got a problem. Okay, this is the problem. Those generator plugs had a lockout in case we do. This might be an issue, because On my original panel, there was a lockout. It's a automatic transfer switch lockout manual, and it needs to. If we are going to have those plugs working, they have to have a switch over lockout so they can't go the other way. But your electrician will know about it. Again, the generator, you're calling these the generator, emergency generator plugs, okay? There's a lockout safety that goes with them, a mechanical one. It was on the old one, but it's not in here. We need to review that, okay?
Well, it's off right now.
No, I know. I know, but what I'm trying to tell you, if you turn this on, there has to be a mechanism to turn everything else off. Again, you know, it's very tricky, but what was in there originally had the manual. That's how those things work. So, in other words, if the power goes down, if you flip this on, then mechanically there has to be a mechanical lockout to lock out the power here. So you can't, unless somebody got to manually turn the switch and lock it out, so it can't be flipped over. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there because that's gonna come up on the inspection for sure. Excellent, man. And thank you for reminding me to check out all the breakers. Okay, this button here, this is
stop. That's to shut off the solar only.
Okay, so this only shuts off the solar panels. Okay, so how does that work? You just turn it one way?
Press it and it turns the inverter. It shuts off the DC.
Oh, okay, it killed the DC power. Okay. So, because this is the inverter. Now, the old school inverters used to have a switch to just flip them. That's all hidden. I love it. I love it, man, because the other thing, it really drove me crazy.
Yeah.
You know, okay.
That's all done now.
Okay, that's all done now. Okay, so now we got that. All right, so here are the new breakers for the units. Okay, water heater, and the unit A, unit B, okay. And then, okay. And the back unit got its own panel, so that was never touched. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so the electrician left this on top of here. What this is a manual lockout that's supposed to lock out this breaker. This 50 amp breaker says generator power. This breaker, if all power failed and we had to bring in generators, that's what this breaker does here. And so right now it's off. But say if the wire's cooked and there was no way we needed power right away, we would flip this on, right? That would engage this. And then it would connect this to the main power. We're going to test it on Monday. I called up the electrician just to make sure this all works, because I guess the gateway here has the intelligence to flip over PG&E dies, whatever, and it's going to switch this over, and this should just work. Yeah, but I want to see it in real life practice. Okay, final item. Confirmation. This is the kill switch for the solar panels up there. That'll kill the DC power coming from the solar panels, okay? And again, this is the emergency shut off disconnect. This kills off all the solar stuff. So if PG&E is working on that masthead like they did at the other job, they were supposed to kill this, and that way if they cut the lines up of the pole, we don't backfeed and send power from our batteries and solar back up them wires and get them killed or fry those wires. That actually happened at another property. So that's why this main kill switch kills all the solar. Very important for PG&E. They need to know that to come out here, kill the power, so they're safely operating on the pole there and they don't cook our wires when the automatic transfer switch switches over and sends all this power back to PG&E, because that's what it does. It feeds the grid.